Hello and welcome to my news and pre-order video covering all of the new releases for Saturday the 22nd of February. Welcome to the channel. Just a huge thank you to all of you subscribers and viewers. I do release content daily. What we'll do is we'll go straight on to the news on the community website, which is just here. And if we go back in time to sort of like the 15th of February, I did make a video last week covering the new Dark Angels Terminators, and we had a look at the previews for the Bombard Crusher and the Spheranx and the Warhammer Age of Sigmar heroes. And later on in that day there was heroes, henchmen, Goliath gangs and more, which just showed you everything else that you could pre-order on that day. I really do like this Duranti, the Arch Revenant, and there's some nice single Age of Sigmar models, including the Bombard Crusher and a Spheranx, which unboxings will be up very shortly. And also I had a look at the House of Chains new upgrade and the box set, and also for Forge World they had this Goliath Gang Zerka, excellent looking model. And you've also got 4 new types of Ganger as well with those pre-orders. And of course Blackstone Fortress had another little expansion, quite pricey though in my opinion, but you've got this No Respite box set which contains all these easy to build miniatures. It would have been nice if they produced some new Death Guard models for this No Respite expansion. I'd definitely be all over it. But no, it's just older models, which is a bit of a change in tact from other Black Fortress releases when they've typically released brand new models in their kits. Anyway, on the Sunday the 16th there was a preview, Re-Enter Valhallan and more. You can now pre-order from today all of these old miniatures. I think they're all in metal as well, so made to order. And the classic Yarrick. We'll have a look at those in a moment. There's an Arquitor article, then the Stand of the Saber, Horus Heresy Slay Your Demons. A little bit of a look at some of the artwork, just absolutely fantastic. And this Bloodthirster from Forge World. Demons in combat as well, and some more. Then The Gathering War, Saga of the Beast, little article there about the Gathering of the Beast and you know what's happening now. And then you've got the new Grot Banner Waver, Macarai or Macari, however you want to pronounce it. Anyway, moving up, you've got a Rumour Engine, you've got Peer into the Mindstealer of the Experts, lovely paint schemes on all these Mindstealer Gerenxes. I love this one as well. Fantastic, and this one is just blew my socks off. You know, Louise has put wings on this one and it's incredible, absolutely incredible. Then you've got Flight Plan, Eyes in the Skies for Tau joining Aeronautica Imperialis, Black Library invades Rakuten Kobo, Commander Farsight novels, Warcry Hobby Showcase for Peachy's Warcry board, Grot Awakening, Saga of Macarai or Macari. Some stat line there, absolutely incredible. He's only got 2 attacks, but his ballistic skill is 4+, and he has a 2+ invulnerable save, which is crazy. You've got a stabber there, which can you know, get 6+, you get D3 mortal wounds, and he's an accidental figurehead. I'll definitely be adding him to my Orc army. You've got Missing Presumed Dead for Regimental Standard, Warhammer for Your Ears, or clearly some audiobooks, updates for allies in Middle Earth, a White Dwarf preview, role models 4.01, artillery gets heavy, and books back in black. This is a look at the new Legion Arquitor Bombard with Graviton Charge Cannon. Looks pretty good, but unfortunately it is £95, which is very expensive in my opinion. £55 more than Plague Burst Crawler. It is obviously all in resin, but I just feel like this one and the other Arquitor, and then the third one that will come out with the Heavy Bombard, I think unfortunately the price points are just very high. And then you can have book 8, Malevolence, in paperback. And then there was a look at Grandmaster's First Draw and Grim Dark Corners, The Scholar Progenium. If we just refresh this community, yeah, okay. So now there's next week Black Library Celebration. That is going to be in stores worldwide, Saturday 29th. You can get a load of short stories, you can get a free book. Celebration Day, on Saturday you'll be head to the local store to pick up a huge range of books alongside the new Watchers of the Throne model, and you can pick up plastic models of the lead characters, Valerian and Alea. So next week you'll be able to go to your local Games Workshop store and pick up these two models. I'm not that much of a fan of Valerian, but Alea looks alright, mainly because of the size of the head for him, and yeah, compared to the sort of artwork there, looks a bit different. And also, you know, trying to fit a helmet on that head as well. But the bases look really cool though. Anyway, you can pick up all manner of things there and go and get your free book. I might go there. We'll see. So that was the brand new little extra article that's just now been put up on the community website. Let's have a look at Forge World, at this new tank and the book. If we click on new and we click on pre-orders, the book is just £45 for Malevolence. I do have Malevolence. I've done a review of it, so if you want to check that out, just type in Horus Heresy Book 8 or Horus Heresy Malevolence into this YouTube and you'll find my review. It's 312 pages. It's a huge book, and yeah, if you missed out on getting it on hardback, you can get it in softback. If we just have a look at Malevolence, yeah, you can't actually get it in hardback anymore, which really does suck actually, that they have these as such a short time for getting them. I mean, it did come out, what, a year ago I think, bit less than a year ago now. You haven't got Malevolence in hardback, but you've got the rest of these in softback. Notice that some of the books are £40 when they first came out, and they're now £45. You can get book 1 Betrayal though for £74. I'm pretty sure that when these first came out they were 65, maybe even 60. So yeah, they've definitely increased in price over the years. Anyway, let's move back to the pre-orders. So you've got the Legion Aquata Bombard with Graviton Charge Cannon right here, £95, so it's as expensive as the Aquata Bombard with Spicular Rocket System, which again I thought was overpriced, especially when you compare it to the Sabre. But the Sabre is quite a small tank, and I've recently seen pictures of the Sabre and a few videos, and yeah, the Sabre is quite a small tank, but at least that is £50. And I would think that the Arquitor is similar size to the Plague Burst Crawler, but please do, if you would like me to do an unboxing and review of both the Aquata Bombard with the rocket system and with Graviton Charge Cannon, please do put a comment down below. If you can support the channel via Patreon or something like that, that will help this channel get these models. Then we can all have a look at them and go through the kits individually. So this is the Graviton Cannon, comes with auto cannons as well, I believe. There you go. I don't know what I'd equip it with, but yeah, it looks quite decent, but it is pricey, you know, more expensive than the Sakaran, and the Sakarans are now £90. They were about 60 something, then they went up to 70 odd. I think I must have paid like 75 or 78 for my Omega Tank Destroyer, and that was only a year and a half ago or so they've gone up a lot, and part of me wonders why. It's difficult to sort of justify increasing the prices of these models when they've already sort of made their money up with the initial costs, and a little bit of me thinks that they bump up the prices to make the newer tanks and the newer models seem fair in their pricing. But anyway, so that's the new vehicle there from Forge World, and that is all the pre-orders, just the book and this new tank. Let's have a look at Games Workshop web store. If we go on to new and exclusive and we click on pre-orders and we do view all and we go high to low, so the Champions of Erebor, they're out of stock, but I think they were available last week for £80. And then you've got all of these Valhallan models. These are all, I think they're made to order. This product's made for order and will be dispatched within 35 days. And yeah, so they are going to be made to order, but you get £75 there for this metal models. Look, you've got 25mm bases, 3 Citadel 60mm round bases as well. And you can get the rules in the Astra Militarum Codex, but £75 there for those. 45 for this missile launch team. That face is quite scary. Then you've got a heavy bolter team for 45, a mortar team for 45. You've got the Blackstone Fortress No Respite, which was up for pre-order last weekend, I think. Yeah, we've already had a look at that. I think that's a bit lackluster, a bit overpriced. And then you've got a few other sets that were up for pre-order last weekend. But then you've got Classic Commissar Yarick for £25. I think that's absolutely, crazy how much they're asking for that, when I'm pretty sure when that came out was £8, maybe £10. So they're asking for £25 for that one. But if you're a collector and you want him in your army, then yeah, now's the chance to get him before they're sort of gone forever. You got that Ice Warrior squad for £25. And moving down, you've then got special weapons, £17.50 for 3, £15 for 1 metal heavy bolter team. They were probably about £10 or £12 when they first came out. Then the Commander for 15, missile team for 15, Commander Chenkov for 15, mortar team for 15, and that is it. So this week's pre-orders are all the Valhallan Imperial Guard or Astra Militarum. So not much at all this week in terms of, at Forge World obviously you get that tank, but Games Workshop just these metal Astra Militarum. I would suggest you check the community website tomorrow and we'll have a look at what pre-orders are up for next weekend. I've got my fingers crossed that the Sisters of Battle, because it's been about a month now since New Sisters of Battle came out, and I wonder why there's a bit of a delay. But we'll find out what's up for pre-order next weekend tomorrow, and I will be updating Instagram with the pictures of what's up for pre-order as soon as I know what is. Anyway, what do you guys think of all these pre-orders? Will you be picking up one of those tanks or some of these Astra Militarum to join your force? Please do put it in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.